Et bonjour à tous, bonjour à tous, nous sommes de retour sur Baldur's Gate 3. Nous venions d'arriver dans la ville basse, on va voir dans quel ordre on l'a fait. En sachant que là, vu qu'on s'est allié avec envers Gotash, le mieux ça serait d'aller faire Orin en premier.
Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.
Pour l'instant, on va explorer un peu.
Best be on my way. Couple turns should do it.
Oh mais j'ai réussi, incroyable.
Only way to raise awareness is that bloody Baldur's Mouth Gazette, though. Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging, though. Shame.
This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
Hefty chunk of clown meat. This really is most amusing.
Ça vend, mais il n'y a pas beaucoup de...
It's all in your head. I've a good mind to get the flaming fist before people start chucking themselves into the chiampa.
Some tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Oui, c'est sûr. C'est sûr, je n'utilise jamais ces anciennes affaires.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Do I look like I was born in a bathtub? If you can't afford it, stop wasting my time.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
encore niveau 11, quoi.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead, but I won't be long, I promise. My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy, but I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch.
Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meam. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
Oh, you're close, Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
J'ai réussi à louper mon jet là. C'est bon, ça réussit.
The Mortark said the same thing. But I miss him. A lot. Fine. I won't try again. For now, at least.
Come home, big brother. Please.
Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
It's not fair, Garrett. You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
Every color of the
We must play here.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelemvor. How might I be of assistance? Kelemvor, forgive her. There is no sin greater than refusing his deathly will. I shall speak to her immediately.
Something over there.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
Qu'est-ce que vous faisiez là-dessous?
Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. The gang boss has been all up in Nine Fingers territory. He's brutal. Steer clear. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Ah,
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
toujours pas mieux. Ah,
What to do?
revenons le bide.
Very well.
Oh, right. I don't read any of the Gazette. Pictures me.
Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, stay informed.
I don't. Don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful. I happened right here in the elf song. Sliced clean through Stone's neck.
I heard her guts were placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so. Yeah, this edition looks better than ever.
Better than ever.
I think I was too harsh.
What would you do with a decapitated head anyway? Not like you could sell it.
I can think of a thing or two. Nothing good, though.
What's up for discussion?
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand?
Ok. Je me rappelle pas y être rentré dans cette maison. Moi, je découvre toujours des trucs. Après 500 heures de jeu, je continue de découvrir des trucs.
Never found the head. Makes me wonder how they knew it was still there.
Oh, you can tell all sorts with technology these days. I'm sure she left some hair. Or teeth.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't. They're guards.
On va bien.
Afternoon. Speaks well, that.
I'm never eating at the old song again. If there were bits.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
Yield man. There's nothing that man can't do. This is a welcome
I'm just saying, white wine is
Steel watches promenade on the street. Maybe for play.
He's still here. Yeah. At least white wine. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes ache.
No, they stay there during his reputation instead.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watches talk.
What would you do with a decapitated
That's
head
just
anyway?
the steel watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Think of a thing or two.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make this.
I'm never eating at the Elsa again. What if there were bits?
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
This red is the best wine in the entire South Coast.
Makes me wonder how they knew it was still.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
What of a cork and
I'm sure she left some hair. Or two.
Did you see Gortash's latest interview with Balder's mother?
Speaks well, that envoy Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year was out.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, the elf song will to clean the rabble.
Slice clean through Stelmane's neck.
I had hoped to place on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right
But
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision has cost a pretty penny.
Do with a decapitated head
I
anyway?
just probably need to goose. I think I was too harsh.
Think of a thing or two.
My
He's
apologies.
delivered. Yeah. The only thing that these tax hikes are
I'm
enough to
never
make my
eating at the
eyes.
Elsa again.
bon, on peut le dire.
There were bits.
Je suis pas au meilleur de mes formes. Mais c'est pas grave.
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watches talk.
That's just a gimmick. The steel watch don't
Interesting
need to
in
talk.
today's
Wise and
They're guards.
merciful Lord Gortash. We did for it.
Straight from the Balder's mouth.
We know you will try.
What about Estra's calling? She always has something juicy.
And so are its people.
Even Astra's cult.
We stand.
Stay back. And stay calm. Warning you. He's on the list.
Ah,
That might be worth a look.
By my oath.
Magnifique. Magnifique. On peut pas péter un câble? C'est pas trop tôt.
Let's get going. Don't waste a step. Open up.
Non, je voulais pas faire ça.
I wonder what's past this.
Ah mais je savais même pas qu'on pouvait arriver par là. J'étais jamais arrivé par là.
I need a quick word.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Bare hands.
un port.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
Je vous dérange, je regarde mon laissez-passer.
Of course. They knew you were expected. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
J'ai croisé une de vos bandes de voyous, les rats détecteurs.
Did you enjoy the encounter?
Certainement été lucratif pour eux.
Charitable donation to the good protectors of Rivington. Was that the tune that played you? The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. Of all the pains in my arse the Absolute was delivered, one in particular keeps growing. A new gang boss who calls himself the Stone Lord. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. He's a prick, whoever he prays to. We know where he plans to hit next. A little operation the Guild have run in the city's counting house. Likely my crew has it in hand. Snare set, ready to draw it tight. But I like a little certainty. And you've dealt with bigger bastards handily enough. Obliged. Shouldn't pose any problem for you. In return, if I can offer aid, information, just ask.
Besoin de renseignements.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was, I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
Cette fois, il n'est pas seulement question de 3 dieux morts.
You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying. Don't pout. For a brief second, I did weigh the odds on killing you. But if there's a tainted elder brain slopping around below my city, I think we need one another more than ever. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
Ok.
Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich. Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Bon, je l'ai jamais acheté ça.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
digger?
No. Watch for the signal.
This is supposed to be the greatest fest hall under the city. So where's all the bloody fun?
Une idée.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
T'es pas censé avoir un gars qui cherche une bague? Je le vois pas. Si je sors là, ça va partir en cacahuète comme d'hab.
No one to threaten, no one to intimidate. It's a waste of a good alley.
Est-ce qu'ils me laisseront passer maintenant? Si j'y retourne, je sais pas. Là.
Let's finish this. Your time has come.
My victims await. Suffer.
Quasiment mort, Jean-Michel. Merde, j'ai plus le truc.
Unleash me. Time to bleed. Into the fray.
Talk to me.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Fresh orders? I will enjoy this.
Mine is the advantage. Don't get too close.
let up.
Have to keep going.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Bah, vous seriez fait couper en julienne.
They wouldn't normally wade ashore in search of a fight.
I hate to rest while our enemies still draw breath.
My pool of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things hanging around is bad for business.
Let's have a look.
Ça donne un indice, mais je pensais que ça relançait la quête du coup. Mais non.
Very well.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
J'avais gardé les trucs, j'étais en train de... Mais ils sont où les trucs que j'ai gardés? Bon, ça te prie.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
At the ready.
That's curious. That might be worth a look.
Coins to feed my son. He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
Should mind my step. What do we have here? Should mind my step.
Lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Salut Click, ça va?
Spare a few coins to feed my son. He's sick and likely to die. Would you throw one of them? Please, today is tomorrow's history. Have you seen the size of a steel watcher?
What about the smell? It stinks something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat.
Please, kind sir.
Maybe a
spare
few dead
coins
cats.
to feed my son. He's sick and
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants?
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you.
With a fleck of the wrist?
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Shontia, bless these roots.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. I sense you have trodden the paths of the dead, felt their bones crumble to dust beneath your feet. You are familiar with the necromancy of Thay. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents?
Je ne l'ai pas fini, allez savoir pourquoi je n'arrive pas à déchiffrer la dernière page.
That's so. Then the book's protections must be broken before its true nature can be understood. But wait. My spirits stir. Our conversation appears to have disturbed them. They have a message for you. A most valuable one. I can summon them forth if you are willing to offer them suitable recompense.
Autant jeter mon argent par la fenêtre.
What a plague is the stubbornness of the living. Should you realize your mistake, feel free to return.
D'accord, il me propose rien d'autre. Après, j'ai la thune en vrai. Ouais, j'ai 11K donc je pourrais.
I should speak up.
Again, you disturb me. What else could you require of Mr. Carrion when he has offered so much already? They were displeased when you refuse them. But we may see if they are willing to forgive.
Spirits! Mr. Carrion calls on you. Come forth. Listen. Obey.
They are here. Yes. They know of the necromancy of Fae. They fear it. They do not want its power released.
The Starclan. The clay. The book must remain sealed.
Alors, tromperie, y'a quoi? Persuasion, est-ce qu'on essaye la persuasion? Ah, je vais sauvegarder. Et après, on va tester la persuasion.
It seems that if you want to unlock the mysteries of the necromancy, you must find the Tharkiat Codex. A simple ask for such a potent prize. A necromantic grimoire of some repute, mostly ill. There is a place, Sorcerer's Sundries. It is the closest to a necromantic emporium this city has to offer. If a copy of the Tharkiat Codex has entered this city, it will rest on their shelves. Be warned. The necromancy of Thay is not a book for idle study. I share my spirit's concerns about your aptitude for such knowledge, alas. And further education on the subject would cost far more than you are able to pay. Now, unless you have any further business with me, I think this consultation has reached its end. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated.
Ok.
Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. 3 others escaped with him, though they lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. They can no doubt point you in his direction.
Ok, fais voir ce qu'il vend.
My spirits told me you were capable, yet you stand in my presence, and Thrumbo is nowhere to be seen. But of course, one must never be scared to part with gold. It's better spent than buried.
Alors, Choc mécanique, vous bénéficiez d'un bonus de plus de vos jets de sauvegarde contre vos sorts ainsi que leur jet d'attaque. J'ai un truc qui est très bien. Armure de garde sport, le porteur gagne un bonus de 100. D'accord. Le voile du matin. Les morts-vivants subissent un désavantage sur leur jet d'attaque contre vous, tandis que vous bénéficiez d'un avantage sur vos jets de sauvegarde contre leurs actions et leurs sorts. Ok. Ok, ok. Salut les streamers, bienvenue. Nous sommes sur Baldur's Gate 3. Et nous venons d'arriver dans la ville basse. Nous faisons notre petit tour de la ville. On a quand même 2-3 trucs à faire.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Please, would you throw one of them?
Have you seen the size of a Lantany's candle? Have you seen the size of a steel watcher?
Something good here, I hope.
Pas si mal.
Bet you $1,000,000 the Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
Amusing as it is to provide children with such lethal toys, surely there are better uses for this powder.
Plenty. They can make for excellent distractions should you need to make a quick exit. Partly why the Ducal Council...
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And... a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Felogier always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Felogier's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
Let's see what this does.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All figures intact.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Another friend of Felogier? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then? Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only.
Pas grand chose, on va dire. Gadouk.
Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Il y a effectivement encore un truc en haut, mais dès qu'on va en haut, ça part en cacahuète. Donc pour l'instant, on va éviter.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
Dommage, gamin.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Little un found his forks gutted.
Didn't see it happen though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
The broadsheet's gone to pot.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and just up the stairs.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Roses in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Ok.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Sending a strongly worded letter would be a good place to start.
If by strongly worded letter you mean a break through a window, then
You really I'm just not one for violence, you see.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
Pas de bine me reprend, super.
You see the latest issue of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Streets are safer than they've ever been, apparently. So they can actually not a word on all the thefts and murders happening.
No matter how many steel watchers Lord Gortash tries to jam down.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's steel watch?
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Ça tombe bien, je compte pas spécialement dormir.
Never heard a racket like this.
Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
It's obvious, isn't it? To placate us, to keep us all nice and obedient. They don't like it when we think too much. We might question their authority.
Warning you. There's one of you and four of us. Do you really think you can take all of us at once? I can go and get backup.
And you think we're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hog friends to come back and arrest?
Yes, love.
Not like that's your goat. It's you. I never forget a face.
Ouais,
Welcome to
par contre, t'oublies souvent la politesse.
Doors are still open thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy. Take your pick.
Stories, get them right here. The printing block has never been so hot.
Whatever magic powers the armor is beyond your knowledge.
I must admit, some of the items here are quite marvelous.
Ah, il est là, Roland? Putain, je croyais qu'il était mort, moi.
Prices though. Not worth it if you ask me.
How can I help you? It is, rather. Master Leroican has us keep it to a high standard. I'm his apprentice, and in addition to attending the shop, I'll one day enter his tutelage.
I've heard rumors about Leroican's teaching, or lack of it. His students are no more than glorified shopkeepers.
You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Tona deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real night song, looking for the mountain of gold the Roacan promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Alors. Donc ça c'est le truc de Kushno, donc c'est pour les moines. Ça c'était bien aussi. 1400. Non d'accostage, je bénéficie d'un bonus de plus. Ça c'est pour les druides. Le chapeau déjà c'est quoi? Charisme. Et les gants que j'avais pris une fois.
Hope you found what you're looking for.
Our enemies are everywhere. Advance.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Literature department. Can I help you? Whoosh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lerocan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Nethery's Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the necromancy of Thay in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. I'm happy to describe the wonders that lie between their covers, but I'm afraid purchasing them is simply out of the question. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Ça. Est-ce que je vais voir tout de suite pour...
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The night song. Do you have it or not? Explain yourself. Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god. Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be? Shit!
D'accord, elle me propose rien de plus.
I want to have a word.
Your terrible tidings have cost me everything. My grand design, dashed to ruins. This always happens to me.
La starlette. La starlette triste.
Here we go. This calls for careful footwork. I just want a little look.
Je pourrais peut-être essayer de... Mais pas tout de suite. Je vais attendre d'avoir un peu plus de niveau parce que...
Something's on my mind.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. City's got a dangerous air to it these days. Only makes sense to take self-preservation measures.
Ok.
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need.
Bien tentant.
My weapons won't be beat. Tell your friends. Hell, tell your enemies if you like.
cultists is on its way to cut our throats?
Exactly. Tavern worked harder than David. He was still chipping away when I left last night. Never saw when he left, though, did we? He could be propping up the bar in the elf song, for all we know.
Don't give me trouble now.
Oh là là.
The blood and sex were the best bits. Of any kind. No, I'm with Cappy. The novel's sense of intrigue was its finest quality. Don't get me wrong, the book intrigued me. You know, the right ways.
That's funny. Tamarin's tools are still here. Maybe he's coming back then. He never leave them behind. Chisel, hammer, trowel.
Who was your
Nothing missing at all. If he doesn't come back, I'm having his chisel. Mine's bloody useless.
I agree. Who'd have thought a werewolf could be written so beautifully? You fool. Obviously, Dust was the story's best character. The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice of mine. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades.
J'ai mal au ventre. Non,
You
on peut
wish
pas lui
to
parler.
consult me?
Awaiting orders.
Each figure alike in its pose, unique in its horrors.
Can't give up now. What's inside?
Do we have a target? It is ours.
still alive, so that's progress.
No more jigs and cavorting for dribbles.
Have to keep going.
J'ai odeur de vomi.
Anything of use? Let's see.
Il y a rien, apparemment.
Think we can get the wall built? Just the two of us? Oh, I doubt it. But we'll try. I really thought Tamlin would stick it out. He was a good mason. A good mason turns up for work. Tamlin ain't a good mason.
Keep away from the book's racier parts.
Racy? More like juicy. A very juicy read.
Yeah, the book was a lot more lewd than its prequels. Please focus. We're the book brigade.
Always room for more?
Now, I personally love the book setting. Twisty corridors, flickering candlelight. Oh, it's such compelling reading.
Nah, the blood and sex were the best bits. Of any book, really.
No, I'm with Pecky. The novel's sense of intrigue was its finest quality.
Don't get me wrong. The book intrigued me. In all the right ways.
6 children, 4 adults. It must be a bit
Another one who can't take a bit of hard work.
So, who was your favourite character in the book? I really liked what the author did with Bedford. I agree.
Never mind.
Who'd have thought a werecow could be written so beautifully? I can't believe
You fools. Obviously, Dust was the story's best character.
the novel's protagonist is such a basic choice, Morgan. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivers it in spades.
They're hiding in the undergrowth. And I don't think they're relieving themselves.
Not if I stop talking to you first.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. You are our lamb, ready for slaughter. Lady Oren asked us to test you, but I think you'll fail. What say you, little lamb?
Dreadlord calls!
this murder be his sacrament.
Their worst nightmare. Indeed.
On your command.
Wearing.
You said to hide my identity.
And you took that to mean this. With the robes.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
My turn.
I can't believe I'm dressed like the villain.
Let this murder be the sacrament!
No. What? I'm not talking about people dressed in their bathrobe.
let me strike.
Il ouvre quelqu'un qui est couché par terre, j'adore.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
Good show.
Let's end this.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Magnifique.
Come on, can't stay idle. Another step forward.
Impero Tipi.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
My faith will protect me.
Where do we go from here?
Impero Tipi.
What's going on here? Someone raised the...
You feel a familiar squirm deep in your mind. She has a tadpole, but something grasps at it. Something powerful.
Quick. Must be quick. This mind is small. Fragile as an egg. Listen now. You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us, necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The Elder Brain's working her like a damn string puppet. What else is it capable of?
So many. So many of them. They love me.
Oh putain. J'ai mal avec eux, c'est dur.
What path lies before me?
on the book. Thrilling read. Gave me goose pimples.
Goose pimples are right. Bits of the book were downright naughty.
Morgan, please. We're in public. Let's
Oh, j'ai
not
tellement de mal.
race your hearts.
Racy. More like juicy. A very juicy read.
Yeah, the book was a lot more lewd than its prequels.
We'll try.
Please focus.
I really thought
We're the
Tamlin
book
would stick
brigade,
it out.
not a smut
He was a good
symposium.
mason. A good mason turns up for work. Tamlin ain't a good mason.
Resurga!
Flickering candlelight. Oh, such compelling reading.
I have something to ask.
Bloody hell! Who were that lot? And the captain? She's dead!
Don't get me wrong. The book intrigued me. You know, the light. Who was your favourite character in the book? I really liked what the author did with Bedford. I agree. Who'd have thought a werewolf could be written so beautifully? You fools. Obviously Dust was the story's best character. The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice, Morgan. Listen, I know what I like, and the book delivered it in spades. What did we think of the story's ending? The book ended too soon. There was plenty of dusk left to explore.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Here goes nothing.
C'est dur d'être malade, hein.
Who's next? What have we here?
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet. Seems simple enough.
Damn shame to see all this violence. I'd hoped that was all behind me.
I'll take that.
Fouiller le parc.
City's been a shock to them after all that time on the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Outervale. They'll get used to it.
J'ai eu une petite heure de répit là, maintenant c'est dur. Non. Non, ces horaires-là me conviennent, clic. Donc je reprends pas les anciennes horaires. Si je pourrais lancer à 20h le soir, mais je pas spécialement mon but. Je me dis que même si de toute façon je cherche pas spécialement, normalement cet été ils vont me rappeler la snuff, donc j'aurai de nouveau les mêmes horaires, donc voilà.
I can spare some things. My boy's all grown up now. He won't miss a toy or two.
Oui, bon après je sais pas, on verra bien. Je peux pas vivre ma vie en travaillant tous les 3 mois, donc faudrait que je trouve autre chose. Ce serait bien que je trouve un truc de sable.
Must have been a hard walk from Elturel. They'll get used to it.
Oh, je suis tellement mal. Ouah. Ouais, je suis malade. À 3h ce matin, grosse crise d'estomac. Une petite heure aux toilettes pour faire du spray. Ce matin, je me suis levé, pareil. J'ai mangé. D'habitude, je déjeune avec des gâteaux un peu. Là, j'en ai mangé 3 petits gâteaux. Ça passait plus. Après, j'ai dit, oh, laisse tomber. J'ai lancé le stream. Au bout d'un quart d'heure de stream, je suis allé vomir. C'était merveilleux. Et après, pendant 1 heure, ça allait. J'avais la tête qui tournait, mais pas plus, quoi. Et là, je recommence à avoir mal au bide. C'est dur. Mais bon, c'est la vie que j'ai choisie. Quand le stream sera fini, je m'écroulerai. Ou j'irai passer 1h30 aux toilettes. Ou 2 heures. Oui, je sais, mais ça me force pas à streamer. C'est juste. Là, je prends tout mon temps. Non, c'est juste que là, j'ai un petit point dans le dos. Là, ça me. C'est chiant. En plus, le fait d'être un peu malade. Moi, c'est même pas streamer ou pas, hein. Même quand je suis malade, je vais au boulot. Moi, je suis un psychopathe. Mon corps est une machine.
Wizard call it the sewer.
Oui, ça c'est sûr, mais bon. Non, je suis tout le temps malade quand j'ai pas de boulot. Dès que j'ai du boulot, je suis pas malade. Et là, en plus, hier, ça allait, hein, je pétais la forme. C'est juste cette nuit. Mal de bide pas possible. Je me sentais pas bien. Donc, je me suis dit, c'est une intoxication alimentaire, tu vois. Et là, ce matin, j'ai juste mangé des gâteaux. Les gâteaux, ils sont pas périmés, quoi.
Keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Shut up and keep your mucking.
Eh ben, bon courage. Oula.
Bet I can crack that open.
Incapable de toucher dans de trouver les pièges, j'ai marché dans tous les pièges.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
It shall be done. Time to push my luck again. Don't waste a stab.
Your command.
Ah oui.
What's in here? It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. No traps, please. One day I'll catch a break.
Aïe 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 aïe.
If it is for the best.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
L'avantage c'est que vu que je suis passé par là, ils sont pas morts dans les pièges, les réfugiés. Généralement ils meurent tout le temps. Dans les pièges. De l'autre côté.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
No time to dally.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Est-ce que j'y vais tout de suite ou est-ce que j'y vais plus tard? d'y aller plus tard.
Can't slow down.
Ah, elle avait pas bougé.
What's inside?
And it tastes great.
Come on, open up.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked. You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
shot?
No, you can't be here. It's not safe. She has my scent. Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air. This is no threat. This is a certainty. Orin is coming. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over. Blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage. Along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again. She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you. Fool. Rabid beasts must not be coddled. They must be put down.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The murder lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. You'd prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue, hmm?
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip-drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other.
The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the nether stones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Voyons voir ça.
Oh, silly, silly little slaughterhound. My assassins will not let you. If you hunt me, then they hunt you. The murder lord will not be denied. Neither will I.
Alors. Putain, je me sentais pas bien là. Ouah.
That might be worth a look. curious.
That might be worth a look. That's curious. That water looks tainted. Better to avoid it.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
These things have stayed interesting. Moving ahead. I have something to ask.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Il respire. Oh.
Penitent blinks. You think? You are dismissed.
Ou rien, ça fait chier. C'est que... On va faire un peu d'XP quand même. Histoire de faire mon passage de niveau, quoi.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks. You think? You were dismissed.
Je suis toujours...
Something good here, I hope. Right tool will do the trick.
Oh, c'est dur. Ça donne de l'XP l'autre là-bas. Là. Je crois pas hein, que les monticules ça donne de l'XP. C'est horrible l'odeur. Oh.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Can't give up.
Ça, j'avais pas vu.
Let me recite their demise.
Yes? As you wish.
Pour un autre coup.
I'm ready.
I don't fancy their chances. Danse macabre.
Deux fois qu'il rate, lui.
Ready for battle.
Miracle.
Die, Iblis.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Concentrate. Strike hard, strike fast.
Battle of wits. Eat this!
I thirst for combat. Oloth Blindos. Unleash me. No survivors.
Ah, j'ai mal. Allez, on fait notre prise de niveau et après on arrête. Ouais, ça a été vite fait. On va sauvegarder là. Et on va s'arrêter là. Je vais aller décéder dans mon lit, je crois. Du coup, merci d'avoir regardé la VOD jusqu'au bout. Je vous offre un sourire.